In the main event of UFC 253, Israel Adesanya defeated Paulo Costa via TKO in the second round.
The leg again. Oh, knockdown for Adesanya. Costa trying to recover. That is it. Still undisputed. Quick night at the office for the champion Israel Adesanya.
Here's how the MMA community reacted to the fight. Ali Abdelaziz tweeted, "Wow." Tatiana Suarez tweeted, "Hell yeah, beast." Gilbert Burns reacted saying, "Wow, this guy's different." @Stylebender is different breed. #UFC 253, congrats champ. Kelvin Gastelum tweeted, "Good night by Stylebender." Sean O'Malley tweeted, "Effin' beast." Francis Ngannou tweeted, "Congratulations champ." Daniel Cormier tweeted, @Stylebender is on another level. This dude made it look easy. Congratulations king. And Jon Jones tweeted, "Hey Costa, F off." A recent Russian MMA insider has reported that Khabib Nurmagomedov may not retire if he is able to reach the 30-0 record in his mixed martial arts career, and said he would like to continue fighting. Respect MMA posted this on their Instagram with the caption, "Khabib Nurmagomedov reported that he may not end his career in record 30-0 as discussed in the media for a long time. According to Khabib, he will stop when he himself feels like he's going down. As long as my body allows me and as long as I have energy in me, I will fight," said Khabib. Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast speaks on Jon Jones' decision to vacate the UFC light heavyweight title. He said if Jon Jones is able to win the heavyweight title, he could drop down and challenge the light heavyweight champion.
What happened? Because I remember Jones was asking for more money, right? He was going on, he wanted more money. Him and Dana White were going back and forth, exchanging text messages or whatever. And then the next minute he retired, correct? But now he's coming back at heavyweight. Let's be honest, we've seen the Reyes fight. It was a great fight, and I actually thought Reyes won. Santos, basically anybody that he's already beaten, and any of these new generation middleweight, light heavyweights, and no disrespect to him, I'm not talking, but they're not big blockbuster fights, and he doesn't have the same pizzazz of a Jon Jones versus DC. Yeah, absolutely, he's a victim of his own success, because, you know, people do like to see people get finished. The public wants to see finishes, but at a certain point, you say, I'm not going to pay for this again. You know what, Jones just beats another guy. We've seen it. He's been the champ for 10 years. He has to challenge himself. So I think moving up to heavyweight would do that and will excite everything. How many times do you need to defend the light heavyweight belt to say, I did it? I've been there, done it, got the t-shirt. We came, we saw, we conquered, all that. You did it for a long time, bud. No, that was awesome. And you know why? Because in his mind, he's like, listen, if I want that belt back, I'll just go and take it anytime I want it. So listen, you guys play amongst yourself.
Keep it warm.
Have fun. You know, give the guys a good show. And if I get my ass kicked off, big old Francis over there, I'm going to come and take this back. So you better hope and pray that I beat Francis. Otherwise, the boogeyman's coming back. Could you imagine Jon Jones goes up to heavyweight, wins the belt, becomes the heavyweight champ, and then says, I'll come down and fight for the light heavyweight belt? That'd be pretty fucking epic.
He might win the heavyweight belt.
He might do. Listen, it's disrespectful to Stipe to suggest that, but it's also disrespectful to Jones and a little foolish to not look at his resume and think that he couldn't do it. I mean, he beat DC comfortably twice. Was it 3 times or twice? Twice. Beat him comfortably twice, you know. So, yeah, no, it's certainly within the realms of possibility.
Check this guy out. Pablito. Let's go. Stay hydrated.
That up. It'll tell you how rested you are. It'll tell you to chill the next one. Like you're normal, like
got to the top with my boy Dave, killing it. Saturday riding. Sure. Hush.
I like the jab. Put the knuckles down on the jab. There you go. Yourself more too high and behind the, there you go with the shoulder. Nice. Nice with the hands in front.
Matt Serra on the UFC Unfiltered Podcast gives his thoughts on Tyron Woodley's loss to Colby Covington.
If you look at Tyron when he fought like Robbie Lawler and others, he was in there like a lion. Like he was in there like a dominant one punch knockout power, hard to take down, in your face. Like he doesn't look like a hungry, and I love Tyron. He doesn't look like a hungry fighter. He doesn't look like he wants to be in there. He doesn't look, from round one, maybe the early takedown made a big difference, but he just doesn't look like he wants to be in there. In between rounds, there's no urgency. There's no like you look at Kamzat before he fights. Now listen, everybody's saying you don't have to be like that. That dude, there's no one place on the planet that dude would rather be. I mean, there's no play. He just is so. Tyron doesn't look like that right now. He looks like he doesn't want to really be there.
Michael Chandler on his Instagram live speaks on what his game plan would be if he fights Justin Gaethje at UFC 254.
What if I fight Justin? What would the game plan be? Great question, and we'll finish with this. So Justin Gaethje, I said it, and you're gonna learn about me pretty quick. I'm not here to throw shade. If I respect the guy and I think a guy did a really great job, I'm gonna call it out. I think Justin Gaethje looked like the best lightweight on the entire planet the night that he fought Tony Ferguson in May. He was calm, he was composed, he was smart, he was sharp. He was throwing combinations, trying to take Tony's head off, but he never got overzealous. He got dropped in the second round, went back to the corner, came back, still stayed composed. He fought like the best lightweight in the entire planet on that night. So the game plan would be keep my hands up, keep my chin tucked, get into a fist fight with him. I think I can match his cardio step for step. I think I have more power than he has. I think I can string together the wrestling and the grappling and the striking better than he can. And I think it's going to be, it will be the best fight possibly in UFC history when me and Justin Gaethje step into the cage, and we will step into the cage together. I don't know if it's going to be for an interim title. I don't know if it's going to be for a number one contender spot. I don't know if it's just going to be main event on ESPN at some point down the road. I don't know when it's going to be, because like I said, I just signed with the organization, and we got some plans, and we'll see what comes to fruition.
All right, working on the show open here in my room and trying to commit some of this to memory. No teleprompter on pay-per-view. With that, I'm John Anik. Thank you for being with us for UFC 253. Undefeated. That's how Israel Adesanya entered the UFC back in 2018. See, I already f***ed it up. That's the point. Practice makes perfect.
All right, big show. We're pulling out the fancy suit. Thanks to my guy, Sheik at Canyon Bay. This is my BMF suit, custom-made for UFC 244, with all of the Patriots trimmings and do your job sayings on the inside. Trying it back out for the first time tonight. We'll see you on pay-per-view. You guys later tonight on pay-per-view. All right, so this UFC Fight Island wall just went up exponentially in value because the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer, just signed it.
Signed it after a nice, what do we do, 11 miles?
Something like that. We'll call it 12.
Call it 12. We're staying in shape. We got the big show. But look at this. What a stay, folks. The service, the class, the W. It's amazing. We'll see you.